position. And actually cross your shins at the midline, so your knees come in a little closer in line with the hips, yeah. And then just reach around, draw the flesh of your buttocks out from underneath so you get a nice stable seat. Sit really tall through the spine and close your eyes. So we're going to work with the yogic breath, which is inhaling and exhaling only through the nose. And the yogic breath is the #1 factor in stress relief. So closing the mouth, inhaling and exhaling only through the nose. You're going to feel the base of the throat slightly constrict. Pull the breath in, completely filling the lungs, especially in the back of the body. Really feel the lungs expand behind you as you inhale. And gently soften everything as you exhale. One more breath like this. You're going to hear a little sound in the breath, like Darth Vader sound, hollowing out the base of the throat. Inhaling, fill the lungs completely. And exhale everything. And simply drop the chin to the chest. And then inhale, roll the head to the right, all the way around, opening the back of the head, the throat. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, roll the head all the way around. Just going to be squeezing, massaging that thyroid. Exhale, chin to the chest. And then switch directions. Inhale, over to the left, all the way around and back. Just helping to empty any tension in the head, the neck, the upper back, which is where we get a lot of stress accumulated. Come back into the center. Good, gently open the eyes. Keep that big, full, deep breath. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. So you can interlace the fingers at the top. Press the palms straight up towards the sky. And notice the arms are right back by the ears. So you pull the pinky fingers down, press up through the base of the index finger, and set your gaze on one point. Full deep breaths, squeezing those elbows together. And then slide the shoulder blades down the back. So you really get some traction, releasing any tension through the upper back and the neck. Take one more inhale. We're going to move it into a twist. From the base of the spine, turn to the left. So you're going to turn towards your left and split the hands. So the left hand comes behind you, the right hand to the knee. Inhale straight up the center line, and then just notice how Liza's drawing the shoulder blades into the upper back. So you get a little bit of arch in that upper back, but the navel draws in. Good, activating one more inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale back to the center, release. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Opposite index finger and thumb presses. So you're pushing really strongly through the palms. Squeeze the elbows together and draw the shoulder blades straight down. Good, so I can hear her breath. You want to hear that nice, rich, deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then twist towards the right. Straight up the center line, from the base to the crown, feel the breath expanding. Slight pause at the top of the inhale. Exhaling from the crown to the base, bringing it a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Shoulder blades drawing into the upper back. Take one more inhale for length, extend, eyes are soft, and exhale, come back into the center. You're going to come over onto your hands and your knees as we transition. Make sure the hands are right under the shoulders and the knees are right under the hips, so you're stacked in alignment. And go ahead and tuck the toes, just very simple cat-cow. Inhale, arching into the upper back, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful, point the toes, and then exhale, tuck the tail, tuck the chin. So you're stretching all this upper back open. One more time, inhale, arching into the upper back, shoulders away from the ears, getting more length in the neck. Point the toes, exhale, tuck the tail, tuck the chin. And then come into the center, find neutral. So everything parallel to the floor, and draw that navel in and up. Tuck the toes, and then go ahead and take it back to downward facing dog. So when you're on your hands and your knees, it's going to give you a perfect alignment for down dog. You just straighten the legs. Downward facing dog is a really good stress relief pose because it's a basic inversion, meaning that the head is below the heart. So all that fresh oxygenated blood is going to pour down into the brain, just start to release all that tension we hold in the forehead and the jaw. Just go ahead and roll the jaw around. Let your eyes open really wide, stretching all those muscles of the face. Soften as you exhale. And then slide forward to upper push-up position as you inhale. Good, and notice again the shoulders, elbow, wrist, one straight line. Slide the butt down so it's in line with the shoulders, and gently draw the tail into the body as you draw that lower belly in. Take an inhale, pull the heart and the heels away from each other, and then use your navel to draw you back to downward facing dog as you exhale. So we're going to build just a little heat. It helps to create more malleability in the body, relieving that accumulated tension and stress in the body. Inhale, slide forward, upper push-up position. Beautiful. And then exhale, downward facing dog, press it back. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, slide forward, plank position. Pull the heart and the heels away from each other. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale, slide forward. Get nice and parallel to the floor. And then the navel draws you back. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the right leg up into the air, spread the toes. Just roll the ankle around, open up the joints. You're going to bring the knee into the chest and big giant circles with that right leg all the way around. It's like fire hydrant style there, so you get that hip socket open. And then the opposite direction. Beautiful. And then take it back to down dog. Right leg extends, spread the toes, and exhale, release. Switch sides. Left leg extends, reach it up. Roll the ankle around. A little more circulation through the joints, opposite direction. And then bring the knee into the chest and really exaggerate this movement. Get your full range of motion with that leg and hip. So you're circulating through the full extension, especially that outer corner of the hip socket, opposite direction. Beautiful. Keep that breath full and deep. And then back to down dog. Left leg extends. And exhale, drop it down. Pause here, let yourself settle. Take a full inhale. And then drop the knees down to the floor. You're going to cross the legs, bring the feet around in front of you. Just one more simple pose here for bridge pose. So roll down onto your back. And again, slide forward so you're on the mat. There you go. And notice the feet are hip distance apart and the toes are straight forward, parallel. So you're going to walk the shoulders down and away from the ears. On an inhale, gently lift the hips up 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale, roll back down, all the way down 1 vertebrae at a time. Again, inhale, roll it up. And then this time, interlace the fingers underneath. So you circle the shoulder blades down the back. Notice the hands are interlaced, and then to your own degree, pull that fist down towards the floor. So you get a lot more opening across the chest and upper back. It's one of our big hot spots for tension. Now, if you have the stability and the strength and you want to take it a little further, keeping that lower back really soft and the legs strong, you're going to shift the weight into the right foot and slowly extend the left leg straight forward. Good, drop it down just a little so it's in line, knee to knee here. And then press through the ball of the foot, really lengthen out as you lift the hips. This is really beneficial because you're squeezing right at the middle back, which is where the kidneys and the adrenals are. We're going to squeeze out the adrenaline and cortisol, the stress hormones, releasing them into the bloodstream. Exhale, release the left foot down, and gently switch sides. Right leg extends. Good, notice your gaze is on one point. Full deep breath. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift the hips a little higher. It's a little challenging. We want that heat in the body, and then release the right foot down. Last breath here. On an inhale, push through the shoulders and the feet, lift through the whole rainbow of the spine, and then exhale, release it down. Just pause, close the eyes, hug the knees into the chest, bringing some blood into that lower back, pressing the navel to the spine, and then gently rock yourself forward and back, up and down the spine, a couple rounds. So you're really massaging all the way up and down the spinal column, all the stress of the little muscles along the spine. Beautiful. And then come up to the top. And just turn to the front, take a cross-legged position. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. And take a moment, empty the shoulders, and just connect to gratitude. Feel in your own life what you're grateful for. This is the #1 factor in stress relief. Switching our thoughts to the positive from the negative. Open your eyes. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Ashley Turner, and I'm a yoga instructor and body-mind psychotherapist in Los Angeles. This is Liza Laird in New York. My new DVD, Yoga for Stress Relief and Flexibility, is out now, so you can go to Amazon and pick it up.